and it's a landmark. Namaste, welcome to my channel, welcome to Thinking Asia channel where we talk and react things related to India. Thank you so much for passing by one more day. You know, mi casa is tu casa, guys. And today we have 15 top historical monuments of India. Not moments, monuments. And so let's check this about more tips about traveling, where places I should visit. So let's check this together and then we talk about this. Don't forget to follow me here on my social media.
Remembrance is the key to nostalgia, and monuments are nostalgia of history. Travel Triangle will take you to the names of these top 15 historical places in India. On number 1
of course,
is Taj Mahal. One of the 7 wonders of the world, Taj Mahal is the jewel of Indian monuments. If you consider the top 10 historical places in India, Taj Mahal will always be ranking high on the list. Explore the ultimate epitome of love, the Taj Mahal, whose grandeur remains unmatched. It took around 22 years to complete this magnificent structure that is considered one of the most famous historical places in India.
And it's a landmark.
On number 2 is
as
the Red
well,
Fort.
very nice one.
The Red Fort was constructed over 10 years from 1638 to 16.
Just 10 years?
The fort was constructed when Shah Jahan shifted the capital from Agra to Delhi, and it was then known as Qila-e-Mubarak. The Red Fort was actually white as it was made up of limestone. The British painted it red when the limestone started to
Okay.
Qutub Minar of Delhi comes
I
on
have
number 3.
heard about that place too.
Regarded as the site of the first Muslim kingdom in northern India, the Qutub Minar is definitely one of the most historical sites in India. It is one of the finest examples of Indo-Muslim architecture as it is made up of red sandstone. It was named after Qutb-ud-Din Aibak, who was the first Muslim ruler of North India. The first mosque in India was also located at the foot of Qutub Minar. Humayun's tomb comes on number 4. A beautiful example of Indian and Persian architecture, Humayun's wife Hamida Banu Begum authorized the construction of this tomb for her husband in 15th century. Also an interesting fact, Humayun's tomb was one of the main inspirations for the Taj Mahal.
I hear about that one and I really looking forward to see it too.
The Palace of Winds or Hawa Mahal get its name due to the fact that it looks like a honeycomb.
Yeah, actually it looks like a honeycomb.
3 windows. It is also shaped like a crown, as the ruler who built it, Maharaj Savai Pratap Singh, was a major devotee of Lord Krishna. It was believed that this building was created so that the royal ladies could look outside as they were constantly.
And it's really other landmark of India.
Khajuraho temples of Madhya Pradesh.
They're really nice.
Number 6. Khajuraho has always been thought of a place that portrays sensuality and eroticism at its
Ooh.
A lot of sculptures are inspired from the very famous book named Kama Sutra. But let us tell you guys,
tough positions, I have to say.
As only 10% of the sculptures are sensual and rest are common depictions. Konark Temple of Orissa comes on number 7. Built by the great ruler of Ganga dynasty, King Narsamadeva I, with 1200 artisans, the Konark Temple is like magic set in multiple stones. Located on the coast of Bay of Bengal, this temple signifies the small detailing of ancient architecture. The 12 wheels at the base of the temple are sundials that accurately shows the time. Victoria Memorial of Kolkata comes on number 8. Victoria Memorial in Kolkata is one of the most tourist places in India.
Very European, of course.
Built during the peak of British era in India. The Viceroy Lord Curzon came up with the idea of this monument, but its actual design was laid down by Sir William Emerson.
It kind of reminds me to the buildings that the British built in US.
Paintings, sculptures, artifacts, and royal portrait of.
Actually, yeah, it's not European; it's more US style.
Monument. On number 9th comes the infamous.
Why infamous?
The bloody history of Jallianwala Bagh is known to almost everyone. The Jallianwala massacre took place near Golden Temple in Amritsar, covering around 6.5 acres. It is the place where General Dyer ordered a mass shooting on the day of.
Really?
Thousands of innocents were laid down to death in this incident. It was one of the incidents that accelerated the fire of independence
Wow.
revolution. A memorial was erected here on 13th April 1961 by then President Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Golden Temple of Amritsar comes on number 10th. One of the most famous Gurdwara in entire world, Sri Harminder Sahib, is one of the most important spiritual
And I want to see it madly.
While it has been around for a long time, it was rebuilt with pure gold and marble in 1830 by Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Golden Temple aaye aur prasada nahi khaya? Not happening. Each day, over 1,000 people partake.
I want to be participating in that one.
India Gate of Delhi comes on
India
number
Gate.
11th. This 42-meter monument is often compared with Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Located on the Rajpath, it was designed by Edward Lutyens, dedicated to 82,000 soldiers of both Indian and British descent who fought in World War I and 13,300 soldiers who were martyred in Third Anglo-Afghan War. It was built in 1931. It is the spot where Amar Jawan Jyoti, the eternal flame,
Okay.
continues to burn even today. Amer Fort of Jaipur comes on number 12. Only 11 kilometers from the Pink
I hear that
City,
place is amazing.
Amer Fort is one of the most magnificent forts in India. Built by Maharaja Man Singh in 1592, it was truly the residence of kings. Another UNESCO site in the heart of Rajasthan, over 5,000 people visit
Wow.
this fort every day, making it one
Very
of the
busy.
most visited places in Jaipur. Gateway of India comes on number 13th.
I thought that one was the
Built
Gate of
as an
India.
access
I'm
point for
confused.
the entry and exit during the British
Indian Gate.
The
That
Gateway
was no.
of India
What?
is one of the most important places in India. Ajanta and Ellora
Oh,
caves.
that place
comes
is the place
on
that
number
made me
14.
fall in love with India.
The Ajanta and Ellora caves depict true craftsmanship skills, with each rock carving was done by hand. When British officer John Smith set out to chase a tiger in 1819, he would never have thought that he would uncover the majestic Ajanta caves. These 29 caves are full of sculptures and paintings that epitomize Buddha and various Jagata tales. Last but not the least, Hampi,
Oh, I want to
King
go
Town
there.
of Monuments.
I want to go
This
everywhere.
UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the most famous historical places in South India and was also the region where
want to
Vijayanagara's
go.
Blue Point Min was situated. It was believed that Lord Rama and his brother visited this historical place to search for Sita. They took the help of two brothers, Bali and Sugriv, who ruled this region then. Hampi's rock outcrops, chariot structures, gopurams, elephant stables, ornate halls all depict the tale of one of the greatest Hindu kingdoms. With this, we inspire you to visit all
Definitely.
these monuments with Travel Triangle. Visit www.traveltriangle.com.
Definitely is a place that I want to visit, as a place that I want to see with my eyes, and many of them I already have them on my bucket list, to be honest, of places I want to see when I travel to India. Just the question is when. Hopefully very very soon. That's my objective, but we're still waiting. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. This video was really amazing, and you know what, something that led me thinking with this video is about how India has a temple, like a very sexy kind of temple, very sensual, and towards the Kama Sutra, you know, that's one of the more known sex books that exist, I think, around the world. But at the same time, India is just like conservative, and because I have even read that in India, in some places, it was prohibited the use of the word sex. So as well, that's really interesting how you have like a book that it's show positions, and by one you cannot talk too openly about sex. So it's really interesting the contrast that you can find in India. I'm sure with other more contrasts that it's possible there to find. Just that was calling my attention. But I think so at the end of the day, that's what makes India like a wonderful country and something different and a nice place to see. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I did. See you tomorrow with another video. Have an amazing day.